èdè àti àṣà Yorùbá.
Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Àlóhùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ẹ bá wa gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ. Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Àlóhùn àní là ń gbé ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ẹ bá wa gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ. Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ẹ bá wa gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ. Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Hello. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán, ẹ káalẹ́ o. Funmi Kuti lórúkọ mi lórí ètò èdè àti àṣà Yorùbá. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are here again on our program èdè àti àṣà Yorùbá. Ní èní, a ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa orúkọ ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìdí tí a fi ń jẹ́ orúkọ. Kí ni àwọn àṣírí tó wà nínú àwọn orúkọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Today, our topic is names in Yoruba land. What are the secrets behind some names? Why people bear some names? And the source of some certain names. We are going to be talking broadly on we categorize the names into different categories. We put the name into different categories. But before we go on, we would like to thank you, everyone that has been supporting us. Thank you. Please help us to share our channel, help us to like, help us to comment. Thank you. So let's go. In Yoruba, there is a Yoruba saying that says, Ilé la wò ká tó sọmọ lórúkọ. That is, we look at the house before we give a child a name. So, what are the things Yoruba people tend to look at before giving names? There are so many things, circumstances that surround the way Yoruba give people names. Number one, we have the category of oruko amutorunwa. Oruko amutorunwa means names from heaven. The names people bear because of the way they were born. So we call it oruko amutorunwa. And then we have some people, they bear names because of the house where they come from, the family, what the family worship. They tend to have the name from there. While some people, they have their name because of nature of the circumstances surrounding the birth of the child in the particular situation. So we have different kind of categories that we can categorize names. So let's go for the first one. Oruko amutorunwa. Oruko amutorunwa means the name from heaven. Like when we have twins, we call them Tayé and Kehinde. Tayé is the first one that came. Then the second one is Kehinde that come. But they said Omo Kehinde Gbegbon. That is the second one that came has become the senior of the first one. After them, we have Idowu, and after Idowu, we have Alaba. So anybody that have twins in their family in Yoruba land, after Tayé and Kehinde, we have Idowu and Alaba. Then we have some child that came with their leg when they are giving birth to them, which they call them Ige. We have some children that are when they give birth to them, the umbilical cord was on them, wrap around them. These people are called Ojo and Ayino. We have so many names like that. That is one circumstance that brings about that name. Another one is the names from family, the family name. For instance, in my family, where I was born, they beat the drum. So because they beat drum, which is bata, actually I come from two drummer family. So our firstborn was called Anyodapo, because two Bata and Gogo comes together. One parent is from Gogo and one parent is from Bata, so coming together. So the name, their first child was named Anyodapo. Why they gave me the name Anyofumilola? Because I'm from Anyo family. That is one circumstance. Another one is Adé. Let's look at that name, Adé. Adé is a crown. So people that are born from the king's family, or where they can become a king, or their family of the king, they tend to bear Adé. You hear Adéwale, Adéọlá, Adéséyl, Adégbemilé, so many names like that. Those are the people from that category. Some family are known to worship the god of iron, Ogún, or thunder, or all those kind of a thing. They are called Ogún, Ògúnwálé, Ògúngbèmí, Ògúnyẹmí. Anything that has to do with that, they name the child Ogún, so. And then we have another category of the others, the hunters. Hunters are known as Ode, Odewale, Odégbemilé, Odeyale, Odewumi. So anything that has to do with Ode, those are the hunters. So it may be their forefathers that has been doing the hunting stuff, and then they tend to bear that kind of a name. So let's go to another section, or another part of naming in Yoruba land. Another part is because of religion. Before the religion, people bear order this, order that, and your this and your that, and all those kind of names. But when religion has come, people tend to change their names, especially the name they give to children. People tend not to use the word Anyo, Ode, Ẹ̀yìn, Ògún for their children again, but they tend to retain the family surname if they still have the family surname. Like my own, as I've said, we still remain, we retain the Anyo. So before I got married, my name was Anyofemi. It was after I got married I changed to Kuti. So that is the circumstances surrounding my own name, changing of my own name to Kuti. I was Anyofemi. But the first name of people nowadays is tend to be like Oluwaseyi, Oluwadamisi, Oluwadumomi, Ayomikun. The next one I want to talk about is Oriki. Oriki is like a praise name in Yoruba land. We tend to use this name when you want a child to do something, or when the child has done something that is praiseworthy. That is when we use this name, or to just praise the child, to make the child feel on top of the world. So when a child is born, with Yoruba people tend to give this Oriki. The Oriki are known as like Arike, Ayoke, Anike, Apeke, and so on and so forth. The men, that is for the ladies. For the men, they tend to bear the Oriki like Akoni, Akonji, Aremu, Ashamu. You know, that kind of names. That is the way they give the Oriki. And the Oriki is really part of Yoruba culture, for our parents to give us Oriki. Some people tend to even bear it as their name. I know people that bears Arike. This Oriki is really good, and it makes people to feel good. When I was young, if my grandmother wants to talk to me, she like Anike, Sheda Dani, or she tend to praise me using my oriki to praise me. So I believe there are so many circumstances that makes people to give names to their children the way they give names. But basically, basic name of Yoruba is like because of the family that you are born into, or because of the circumstances surrounding the birth of a child. Some children bear Tokumbo. Nowadays, Tokumbo is like brought from abroad. So Tokumbo is not really Yoruba name per se, no, from the origin, from the family name is not, but it's because the child was born abroad and then brought home, or just like that, when a child is born abroad is Tokumbo. And we have other names that people tend to give their children just because of particular thing that happened. Some people even give names just because of their friend bears that name and they like their friend, so they give the name to their friend. So I think this is where we are going to stop today. We will like this topic to continue on the comment section. Please help us to add more to what we have discussed today. Help us to share and help us to like our channel. Thank you, and we hope to see you again next week. To ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nílé, a ti sọ̀rọ̀ lénìí nípa orúkọ, àwọn orúkọ àmútọ̀runwá, orúkọ ìdílé, oríkì, àti orúkọ nítorí ẹ̀sìn tí a fi ń jẹ́ orúkọ tá à ń jẹ́. A fẹ́ kẹ́yin èèyàn wa nílé kẹ́ tún bá wa comment lórí nípa orúkọ tá a ti sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Ẹ bá wa fi sílẹ̀ lórí comment, ẹ bá wa share YouTube channel wa. Títí di ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀, ó dìgbà kan náà. Ohun a ní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Àlóhùn a ní là ń gbé o lárugẹ. Ẹ bá wa gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ. Ohun a ní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ẹ bá wa gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ. Ohun a ní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ohun a ní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ohun a ní là ń gbé o lárugẹ. Àlóhùn a ní là ń gbé o. Ohun a ní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ẹ bá wa gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ. Ohun a ní là ń gbé lárugẹ. Ẹ bá wa gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ.